Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ways to Learn English. I'm Alex, and we're really happy you're here with us today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lena, and I'm learning English with you.
This podcast is for people who want to improve their English naturally, not with pressure, not with complicated grammar, just calm conversations and useful ideas you can use in real life.
You can listen while relaxing, walking, cleaning your room, or drinking coffee.
Exactly. Your brain learns even when you're just listening. And today's episode is a little different.
Yes, today we're not only talking about English, we're talking about how to learn English better in daily life.
Small habits, real situations, simple techniques.
Because sometimes the problem is not motivation. Sometimes the problem is not knowing what to do next.
Exactly. So today we're going to explore several ideas that can help you learn English more naturally. Lena, let me ask you something. When do you usually practice English?
Honestly,
Always honest here.
mostly when I'm studying, like sitting down and focusing.
That's good. But do you ever practice English when you're not studying?
Not really.
And that's very normal. But here's an interesting idea. English doesn't only live in books. It lives in your life.
What do you mean?
For example, what language do you use when you think about your day?
My first language.
Right. But sometimes you can try thinking in English. Simple thoughts. Nothing complicated.
Like what?
Like, I'm making coffee. I'm going outside. I'm tired today.
Oh, that actually sounds possible.
Exactly. Learning English doesn't always need a classroom. Sometimes it just needs attention.
I like that idea, but I feel like I might forget.
That's normal. So here's a trick. Create something called daily English moments.
What is that?
Small moments in your day when you always use English. For example, when you wake up, when you cook, when you walk somewhere.
So I connect English to a habit?
Exactly. Your brain loves patterns. So instead of forcing yourself to study, you create a natural trigger.
That actually sounds easier than studying for 1 hour.
Sometimes 5 minutes every day is stronger than 1 hour once a week. Let's imagine a simple situation. You wake up in the morning.
Okay.
Instead of checking your phone immediately, you describe your morning in English,
Out loud?
if possible, or in your head.
Okay, let's try.
Go ahead.
I'm waking up.
Good.
I'm a little tired.
Very natural.
I need coffee.
Perfect English.
That actually feels kind of fun.
And the important part is this. Your brain starts connecting English to real life, not just study time. If you're listening right now, try something. Look around you. Where are you? Maybe you're in your room. Maybe outside. Maybe on a bus. Try to describe it in English.
For example, I'm sitting near a window. There are people around me. I hear traffic.
Or something simple like, I'm relaxing. I'm listening to a podcast.
You don't need perfect grammar.
You only need practice.
Can I ask something?
Of course.
Sometimes when I listen to English, I hear a word and I get curious, but I don't always stop to check it.
That happens to everyone. But curiosity is actually one of the best learning tools.
Really?
Yes. Because when you are curious, your brain pays attention. And attention is where learning begins.
So, what should I do when I hear a new word?
Here's a simple method. 3 steps. Don't panic. Don't translate everything. Just notice.
Okay, explain.
Step 1. Listen to the word again in context. Step 2. Guess the meaning. Step 3. Later, check it.
So I shouldn't stop the conversation every time?
Exactly. If you stop constantly, you break the flow of listening.
That makes sense.
Imagine you're in a coffee shop. 2 people are speaking English nearby.
That would be interesting.
You hear someone say, I'm exhausted.
Maybe tired.
Yes. You guessed from context.
That actually feels satisfying.
Because your brain solved a puzzle, and puzzles help memory.
You mentioned coffee shops. Do people really learn English by listening in public places?
Absolutely. Airports, cafes, parks, universities.
That sounds a little scary.
At first. But remember, you're not interrupting anyone. You're just listening.
Like background learning.
Exactly. Some learners improve a lot just by exposing themselves to real English. I once met someone who learned English on the bus.
Really?
Every day she took the same bus to work, and many tourists used that bus.
So she listened?
Yes. At first she understood almost nothing, but after a few months she started recognizing words, then sentences, then jokes.
That must have felt amazing.
It did. Because learning suddenly felt alive, not just a textbook. Let's give listeners a small experiment.
I like experiments.
This week, try one of these. Listen to English in a public place. Describe your day in English. Or ask yourself simple questions.
Like what?
What am I doing? How do I feel today? What will I do later?
That sounds manageable.
Learning English should feel possible, not overwhelming.
Can I share something?
Of course.
I noticed something recently. When I understand a full sentence in English, I feel excited.
That's a great moment.
It's like unlocking a door.
Exactly. Language learning is full of those small victories.
And I think those moments keep people going.
They do. Progress is often quiet. But it's always happening. If you're listening right now, think about this question. When was the last time English surprised you?
Maybe when you understood a movie line or a song lyric.
Or a conversation?
Those moments matter.
They show that your brain is adapting, even if it doesn't feel fast. Now let's talk about something many learners worry about. Speaking.
Yes, that's the scary part.
But what if I told you there is a way to practice speaking without another person?
That sounds helpful.
It's called narrating your life.
That sounds dramatic.
It's actually simple. You just describe what you're doing. For example, I'm walking to the store. I'm looking for bread. I forgot my list.
That actually sounds like something people do in movies.
Exactly. You become the narrator of your day.
And that helps speaking?
Yes, because you stop waiting for the perfect moment to speak English. You create it. Let's try a quick challenge. Lena, imagine you're cooking.
Okay.
Narrate your actions.
I'm cutting vegetables.
Good.
I'm heating the pan.
Nice.
I hope this tastes good.
Perfect natural English.
Why does this technique help so much?
Because language is not only knowledge, it's a habit.
So the more we use it, the more natural it becomes.
Exactly. Even simple sentences train your brain. In a moment, we're going to explore something interesting.
What is it?
Why many learners study for years but still feel afraid to speak.
That sounds important.
And we'll also talk about a surprising trick that helps confidence grow faster.
I'm curious already.
Before the break, we were talking about speaking confidence. And this is something almost every English learner struggles with at some point.
Yes, even people who understand English very well sometimes feel nervous speaking.
Exactly. Understanding and speaking are two different skills. But the good news is that speaking confidence can grow faster than people think.
Really?
Yes, if you practice in the right way. Not by memorizing perfect sentences, but by getting comfortable expressing ideas.
What do you mean by the right way?
There is something I call the confidence loop.
That sounds interesting.
It works like this. First, you try speaking a little. Then you realize something important. Nothing bad happens.
That's true.
Then your brain relaxes. So the next time you speak a little more. Then your confidence grows. And the cycle continues.
So confidence doesn't come first. Action comes first.
Exactly. Confidence is a result, not a requirement. Let me share a technique that helps many learners.
Okay,
It's called the one-sentence rule.
what is that?
Every day you speak one sentence in English to another person. That's it.
Just one?
Yes, because one sentence feels easy. But once you say one sentence, the second one becomes easier.
That makes sense.
Many learners stay silent because they imagine long conversations. But conversation starts with one sentence.
Can you give some examples?
Of course, you could say, "Good morning. Nice weather today. I'm learning English. Thank you."
Those are very simple.
Exactly. Simple is powerful.
Sometimes people feel embarrassed using simple English.
But here's the truth. Native speakers use simple English all the time.
That's true, actually.
Clear communication is more important than complex grammar.
So, learners should focus on clarity first.
Yes, fluency grows from simplicity. Here's something listeners can try this week.
Another experiment?
Yes. Next time you hear English speakers talking, pay attention to sentence length.
I bet many sentences are short.
Exactly. Real conversation is not a textbook. It's quick, natural, flexible.
Earlier, you mentioned a listening technique that many learners ignore.
Yes, and it's surprisingly powerful.
Now I'm curious.
It's called active noticing.
How is that different from normal listening?
Normal listening is passive. You just hear words. Active noticing means you pay attention to patterns.
Like what?
For example, how people start sentences, how they react, how they agree, how they disagree politely. Listen to this small dialogue. Person A, "I watched a great movie yesterday." Person B, "Oh, really? What was it about?"
That's a very common reaction.
Exactly. These patterns repeat everywhere in English. And when you learn them, conversation becomes easier.
So instead of memorizing random vocabulary, we notice how conversations actually work.
Yes, language is full of reusable pieces. For example, "Oh, really? That makes sense. I didn't know that. That's interesting."
I hear those phrases all the time.
And they are extremely useful because they keep conversations moving.
This reminds me of something small that happened recently.
What happened?
I was in a supermarket line, and two people started talking.
About what?
Nothing special, just everyday things. But I noticed something.
What did you notice?
Their conversation was simple, but very natural.
Exactly. Natural English often sounds easier than learners expect.
I think many learners imagine conversations being more complicated.
Yes, and that belief can create unnecessary fear. Another powerful way to improve English is through community.
You mean like language groups?
Yes, but community can be many things. Friends, online groups, study partners, listeners of this podcast.
That's true. People learning together often stay motivated longer.
Because learning alone can sometimes feel heavy, but sharing progress makes it lighter. Someone once wrote to us about this.
Really?
Yes, two coworkers decided to practice English together. Only 10 minutes a day.
That's not much time.
But they did it consistently. Every break. Short conversations, simple questions.
What happened after a few months?
Their confidence improved dramatically. Not because of complicated lessons, but because of regular interaction.
That seems to be a common theme.
Yes. Consistency beats intensity.
Meaning small effort repeated often is stronger than big effort rarely.
Exactly. Your brain builds language gradually, like building a path in a forest. The more you walk it, the clearer it becomes. Let's pause for a moment. Think about your own English journey.
Where were you 6 months ago?
Maybe you knew fewer words. Maybe listening felt harder.
Progress is sometimes invisible day to day, but visible over time.
And the fact that you're here listening now means you're already moving forward.
Before we finish today, I want to talk about something important.
Go ahead.
Mistakes.
Ah, yes. An unavoidable part of learning.
Sometimes learners feel frustrated making mistakes again and again.
But mistakes are actually information.
Information.
Yes. They show you what your brain is still organizing.
So mistakes are part of the process, not proof of failure.
Exactly. Every fluent speaker once made thousands of mistakes.
Maybe progress should be measured differently.
How so?
Not, did I speak perfectly, but did I communicate something?
That's a powerful mindset, because communication is the real goal of language. If there is one idea to remember from today, it might be this. English grows in small, daily moments.
Not only during study time.
During life, when you notice, when you speak, when you listen.
And when you stay curious.
Thank you for spending time with us today,
We always enjoy these conversations with you.
and we hope this episode gave you a few new ideas to try this week.
Learning English doesn't have to be stressful.
It can be calm, curious, and even fun.
And remember, even small practice counts.
Absolutely. See you in the next episode, and feel free to listen to our earlier episodes too.